Hello everyone, in this video I'll be ranking the best tasting BCAAs slash EAAs on the market, ranking them from best to worst on this tier list. So there's a lot of different BCAAs out there, some of them taste a lot better than others, so I want to break it down for, BCAAs aren't really going to change your game too much. They're all branched chain amino acids, so it's not like a pre-workout where the formula can be that much different. These are all pretty much the same, so I'm going to talk about the flavor. First thing first, we got Mammoth EAA. This is an okay one. I'm going to put it maybe in the B tier. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. I think it falls right down the middle. I find that theirs kind of have a lot of BCAAs have a distinct taste to them, and theirs has a bit of a bitterness to it that it's just a little bit too strong for me. So yeah, I'm going to put that there. Next, we got the Mutant Gear. It's an EAA supplement. I think it tastes better in their BCAA, so I'm going to put the EAA in the A tier and the BCAA in the C tier. For some reason, their EAA tastes a lot better. I really like the Rocket Popsicle flavor. It's one of their better ones for the gear. And their BCAA 9.7 just has a bit of a weird bitter taste, similar to the last one there, but just not my favorite. So next we got Pura Vita Labs and their EAA BCAA. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to put it in the A tier. Really like their new orange crushed flavor. It tastes like an actual orange soda, so that's really nice for a BCAA that tastes something like that. Yeah, overall, I just really like their flavoring. It's a little bit better than some of the rest here, so I think it goes in the A tier. Next, we got Allmax's Amino Core. This is an okay tasting one. They all kind of have a weird aftertaste to them. Not my favorite by any means, so I think it just goes in the B tier. It's not a bad one. It's one of the cheaper BCAAs out there, so if you're looking for something that's not going to break the bank, you can get like a 110 serving one for relatively cheap, so that's a pretty good deal there. Yeah, Amino Core B tier. Next is the Amino IQ. I think this is one of the best tasting ones out there. It's by Beyond Yourself. They also have an amino core. No, I forget what the name of it is. They have a non-stimulant BCAA as well. AMRAP it's called. As many reps as possible. AMRAP. So there's Amino IQ and AMRAP. They both taste pretty much the same, but I want to put I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have it on this tier list. So for both of them, they both go in the S tier. I really like the Amino IQ because it has nootropics as well, so it's nice for if you're studying or something, you want a little pick-me-up. It's pretty good. Next, we have the Perfect Sports BCAA Hyper Clear. This is an okay one. I think it goes in the top of the B tier. It's relatively decent tasting. It's cheap as well. You get 45 servings for like 30 bucks or so. It's a pretty good one. I'll leave it where it is. The B tier. It's pretty good. Cheap and comes in some cool flavors. Swedish fish, as you can see there. There's like a shark gummy flavor, pineapple candy flavor. They're pretty decent. Next, we got Alani Nu. This one's another B tier. Like, it's an okay. They have a wide variety of flavors. That's one thing Alani Nu does, but I don't love their flavors in general. So I think it just belongs in the B tier for, good variety, but just not the best tasting ones out there. Next, we got, I forget this name of this brand, but it's okay. It's another B tier one. Yeah, I don't love their flavoring in these. They're kind of basic. I think it's like more natural flavored, and that's why I don't love it. I like the sweet, intense flavor, so yeah, B tier. Next, we got an Anabolic State Elite. It's a pretty decent tasting one. I'm going to put it A tier, bottom of the A tier. What I like about it is it's got a good mixture. This is only based on its flavor, but the flavors are nice too. They have a sour raspberry flavor that I really like, so I think it belongs, yeah, roughly in the A tier. Next, we get Ghost, and Ghost has some of the best tasting BCAAs out there. They come in a wide variety of flavors. This is the Welch, I believe, on there, but everything Ghost makes is usually pretty good tasting, so an easy S tier. Next, we get the Hydramino by TC Nutrition. I want to put this at the top of the A tier. I just had this red slushy flavor, which is like a cherry, raspberry, strawberry flavor. It's really good. Easy A tier because it just has a nice solid flavor to it, and it's another one that's relatively cheap. Has some electrolytes in it too, so that's pretty nice. Next is the Muscle EAA by Allmax. I think it tastes better than their Amino Core, so I'm going to put it in the A tier. It's better tasting than the last iteration of their amino acids, so I think it deserves some recognition as such. I might shuffle some of these down a little bit. I'll keep it roughly around there. Cool. Next, we got Optimum Nutrition's Amino Energy. This is another really good tasting one. It doesn't have a whole lot. Like, there's 5 grams of BCAAs, a bit of caffeine, and some other stuff in it, but it's mostly for its flavor. They used to have coffee flavors in addition to the fruit flavors, but I think their fruit flavors are their best. So yeah, I have good memories of these. They're all pretty solid tasting. Next, we got the Grunt by Redcon 1. I think I want to put that in the top of the A tier. Maybe the very top of the A tier. It's a pretty solid one, coming in also in a wide variety of flavors. I currently have the blood orange one, and I like it. It's a pretty solid flavor. So as far as EAAs go, Redcon 1 got it solid with this one. Next, we got Rise's EAA BCAA. I'm going to put that in the S tier. It's another really good tasting one. And Rise usually does pretty good with their flavoring, but I find that their EAA, it's a pretty solid tasting one. Finally, we got ourselves the Extend BCAA, one of the most popular BCAAs on bodybuilding.com. If you've been on the internet at all and went on the bodybuilding.com forums, you would have saw this all the time in the history of the forums, but I honestly think it's a C tier. I'm probably going to upset some people because this might be some people's favorite BCAA. Personally, I thought it was a cult. All those people that say that this is the best thing, it's going to give you the best gains in the world. The flavors aren't that great. I've had every one that we have here in Canada. My favorite being the fruit punch, but not that great of a flavor. It's very bitter and yeah, not my favorite. So maybe a controversial pick, but I'm putting it in the bottom C tier. There it is, the best tasting BCAA/EAAs out there. I usually just buy these for flavoring in my water, so it's not like it's going to make you any bigger and stronger or closer to looking like Ronnie Coleman, but they do taste good, so that's something. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments where you'd put these, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Oh, wrong camera.